What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a Civic update for you guys. Wait until I show you guys. You are not gonna believe what the Civic looks like right now. It's crazy, completely torn apart. I'm excited because today we are starting a new chapter with the Civic. It is heading to the fabrication shop. I'm headed to Ricky Chassis. Many of you guys possibly may have heard of him. He is located in Melbourne, Florida, does tons of sport compact cars, I should really say, here in Orlando. So I'm excited to take it to him. I've seen his work. It's absolutely incredible. And I have a long list for this guy. It's gonna be crazy. The car is gonna be so nice when it's finished. And as soon as it gets out of there, I have to repaint the engine bay, redo the whole entire inside pretty much. And then I'm gonna end up wrapping the car because I have tons of parts and I don't want to wait on painting, respraying the whole entire car inside and out. It's going to take way too much time. Really don't even want to paint the inside and engine bay, but I know it's going to need to be done and I want it to look good. So I'm going to make sure I get that done. But as far as the exterior wise, it's going to be looking like a Frankenstein, guys. I mean, the garage right now, it's a mess. It is a complete mess. I need to spend a day cleaning this. We have the Evo over here that's slightly neglected, but we have some updates too. I have a box over here with an exhaust for it that I will be putting on very soon. It's an STM titanium exhaust. Cannot wait because the exhaust that's currently on the Evo is an exhaust that came with the car. I think it's honestly some eBay exhaust, so it doesn't sound bad, but I just can't wait for something different. And the titanium tip is gonna look so nice. So here we have the box from STM. This has the exhaust. I'll be doing a whole other video unboxing this and showing you guys how it looks. And also, hopefully that day we will be getting it installed on the Evo. So I have tons of parts here, guys. I'm gonna be selling so much stuff. So be on the lookout. Go to my website, joannagmarie.com. I have a brand new Clutch Masters 725 series here that I will be selling. Have a OEM Type S oil pump. So much stuff that's just sitting here, and I honestly just haven't had the time to not only put it on my website, but I know I'm gonna have to either ship or be meeting with a couple of people, and I don't have the time because I just have so much stuff coming up. Here we have my new fiberglass roof. This is for the Civic, and we're gonna be super light. That's the goal with the Civic, make it extra light. The car was never cut up, like I've mentioned several times in all my other videos. It's full weight, but now when you guys see it, you're gonna be in shock. So here I have some stuff that I will be selling as well. I have my carbon fiber hood. Did get a little bit damaged, but this is easy fix. You can literally buff this out and re-spray it. So this will be for sale. And I do have my OEM doors. I don't know if anyone is interested in this. I mean, the paint is actually really nice. So if anyone's looking to restore their SI, I mean, you can technically take these doors. They're not bad at all. Really great condition. But I do have new carbon fiber doors from Prionto Racing that I will be installing. So excited for that. The goal is to be extra light when it comes to this car. I mean, like I've mentioned in the past, you want to have all the weight up front. All the weight. Like my previous weight plate was, I think, 125 pounds. Now we're going to a 300-pound weight plate. Sounds insane, but we need that because the horsepower that we're pushing on these cars, you have to have traction, and without that weight in the front, we have zero traction in these front-wheel drive cars. Now, a lot of people are saying, why don't you go all-wheel drive? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? No, like my goal, honestly, with the Civic is to have fun, hopefully take home some wins. Nicole currently is the first woman to break into the 7-second zone. She's actually, I want to say, one of the first women to compete in the X front wheel drive. 2023 will be different. So my goal is to hopefully be the second woman to break sevens and hopefully go from there. It's going to be really weird competing next year with a lot of my friends, but at the end of the day, I feel like once I get to that light, I get in my head space where I don't even care who's next to me or pay attention to who's next to me. I'm just focused on pay attention to that light to cut a tree and get down all 4 gears. But so much updates, guys. I have been neglecting the channel. I have not been neglecting it purposely. I've just been traveling. I've had 2 events back to back, St. Lucia, Tuner Evo Miami. It's just been a crazy month. And now we have Christmas coming up. I'm like, just can't wait for January to catch a break. And building the car, I've been doing driving from here to there to here. So it's just been absolutely insane. Also want to give a huge shout out to Drew from Jokey Racing. They took care of the Civic. They cut the cage completely out. They cut the car up. Did such a clean job. They have a plasma cutter. So the cuts are just so, you'll just see it. You guys are gonna see it soon. Have the trailer outside. Civic's already loaded. Gotta put some last minute stuff in there and then we can hit the road. So let's go. All right, guys, here you have the Civic. It is completely unrecognizable right now. I removed all of the glass that's in the car because I have all Lexan that's going to be going in, including the front windshield. When I got into my accident, you guys saw the glass cracked, and I'm like, wow, like if it would have been an actually really bad accident, that glass could have shattered and would have been all over me. Some people choose to run Lexan in the front, some people don't. Personally, if it wasn't for that experience, I probably would have left the glass, but now I'm just like, man, let me just put Lexan in to be safer and save some weight as well. So you guys can see the Civic is, look at that, lost so much weight. All of that is cut up now, including the back. You can see the tail lights now. Before I had a little radio speaker here now. A lot of people will be saying I ruined the car. It's a little too late, guys. I ruined it a long time ago. And it wasn't purposely. I didn't plan like, hey, I'm gonna buy an EM1. I'm gonna make it a drag car. I'm gonna, like, this was never the plan. And I don't know how many times I can express that. This was not the plan. It kind of just happened the way it did. And here we are today building a full X front wheel drive car. We have the new roof skin right here. That's gonna replace my old one that's currently sitting in the car. So I will be selling that plug. That little carbon plug was a lot of money. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it was a lot. So I'm gonna end up selling. If anybody wants the plug, they can remove it. Or if you want the complete roof setup, you can do that as well. It's not too heavy, but compared to, you can't compare OEM weight to fiberglass. Fiberglass weighs close to nothing. So we're going with a fiberglass roof, fiberglass trunk that's currently on the car. I'll show you guys as soon as I get to Ricky and I open up the back. Fiberglass complete front end, fenders, bumper, hood. Hood will no longer be carbon, it'll be fiberglass. And that's why I'm saying the car's gonna be a Frankenstein, because that fiberglass is basically primered, as you guys can see. And I don't wanna repaint the whole car, I don't. So it's gonna look ugly underneath the wrap, but the wrap is gonna be the fastest, quickest solution. So I'm gonna keep the blue. Eventually, maybe one day when I take the wrap off, I'll repaint the whole car blue again, which technically, yeah, has to be the whole car, front end, freaking doors. Well, doors are carbon fiber. I'm gonna leave those carbon. I don't know if I'm gonna leave them exposed carbon or if I'm gonna end up wrapping them as well to make the car match and blend all one color. So, I don't know. Tons of updates, tons of changes. This is crazy, but here I am today and I'm excited for the next journey. So, got about an hour drive to Ricky. We're gonna head there. I have to unload tons of stuff, as you guys can see, come back with this empty trailer. I'm just excited. I heard this guy's pretty fast, so I'll talk to him a little bit. I believe he only speaks Spanish, no English at all, to my knowledge. So for those who do not speak Spanish, I'll have to like translate or something for you guys, but I really want him to explain what he's gonna be doing, talking about it, and going into details, because this is gonna be a lot. Like, it's gonna be a lot. I have a whole new weight plate that's gonna be installed. It's basically a whole new car. My goal for 2023 is going to run 7s. I can't wait. I'm hoping I can make that happen. I'm hoping we can, now that we have the formula and we're doing everything the way it should be, that the car is going to be less issues, because man, we had so many issues. But again, my tuner was trying to make it work with what we had. I mean, I only had 100 and something pounds up front, like I mentioned earlier. It wasn't enough. So he was launching me at a very, very low boost, where half of these cars are launching at completely different. So it will be a learning curve. I will have to hop back behind the seat and learn pretty much all over again. But at least I have the gist of everything. And yeah, so let's get going to Ricky. Tons of stuff to come. See you guys. Alright guys, so here you have it. The car is completely out of the trailer now, and you guys can see it. This thing is fully cut. Super nice. So I was just talking with Ricky about everything and what we're going to be doing and things like that. So look at this, guys. Light. This is how a real race car should be, pretty much. So got a lot of changes coming up. I'm super excited. Guess we'll see. This guy, I heard, works magic and gets stuff done pretty fast, so I'm curious to see. I mean, we do have the holidays coming up, but I'm hoping in January I can have this back. Next step, once I have it back, will be obviously to put the engine in and, well, actually get everything repainted. The engine bay is going to have to be repainted, so we're going to have bars. When you have a 750 cage, you now have bars that go across. You have some that come into the engine bay for support. I'm actually doing an extra one that goes across. So a lot of stuff, a lot of changes, honestly, completely all over again, but we'll see, because I don't want it to be down for another month just to get painted. It is a race car, it's no longer a show car. I'm not really caring anymore about how it looks like that. I mean, I am, but not like before. So I'm hoping I can just wrap it underneath, put a like a nice wrap on top. Still getting ideas. I really want to do something crazy, something different. Love, love, love the blue, but man, there's too many blues out there right now, and I want to stand out. So stay tuned because we have some changes coming, and I can't wait to start working on the wrap design and coming up with the colors and ideas. It has to coordinate with the blue still since the engine bay and interior will all be blue. So we'll see. Dueño, y vamos a hacer un nuevo cage 650. So, yo quería hacer el cage así porque no sé en el futuro si voy a hacer all-wheel drive. Y si lo hago, ya estoy ready, basically, ¿verdad?
Claro, mejor hacerlo para que esté segura. Y vamos para encima.
¿Estamos bien? I'm excited. Vamos a ver lo que tú tienes adentro. Tú tienes mucho proyecto ahí.
Claro.
Mi español está un poquito mal. Nice. Oh yeah, super nice. Cool. Nice. So tú bregas con domestics también.
Sí.
De todo.
De todo.
Nice.
Ese es otro proyecto que vamos a comenzar ahora en enero.
Wow.
Este es otro que está hecho aquí también.
Este es un RX-7, ¿verdad?
Sí, yeah. Otro proyecto.
Wow. Diablo, míralo tú. Nice. ¿Y tú lo hiciste?
Yeah.
Super clean. ¿Y quién lo pintó?
Esto es el power coating.
Oh, okay. Wow, nice. Really nice. Super cool. All right, guys, so there you have it. You guys had a tour of Ricky Chassis shop. He has some really, really nice builds in there. As you guys can see, Sport Compact is his thing. He did have a domestic in there, which was pretty cool to see. His work, man, just speaks for himself. He's really good. And I think what I've heard, he's really fast. His turnaround time is pretty quick. And the last person I used, Axiom Race Fab, great work, great guy. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about him at all. Like, he did such an amazing job. I am very happy with the way everything came out. He's a very meticulous man, does not cut corners very well, but I know his turnaround time was just not as fast as the timeline that I'm looking for. So I was like, reached out to Ricky. He said he'd get it done pretty fast. Hopefully I should have the car back in January, which is my goal. So that's really why I went with him, and obviously he's very reputable in this community. So at this point, it's just who can get it done faster for me. And I'm trying to get back out there as soon as possible. This is crazy how it all played out. Like, I never really planned to be building a full sport front wheel drive car. Like, this is gonna be all out. And I'm kind of nervous, but I'm excited. Really just gonna have to learn the car all over again, and we'll go from there. I mean, I'm just hoping, like, now that we have everything the right setup, I'm gonna have the right amount of weight in the front, that things will go a little bit smoother, because the car gave me a headache, guys. I had issues all the time. I only had one time that I had 0 issues, and I was at FL2K. And sadly, I just was running 8.7, 8.7, 8.7. But I'm happy the car was running consistent, but it wasn't running my personal best, or I didn't run a new personal best. But the car was doing pretty good. After that, we just had some more issues, which I have to head to JBR and check out my block. I'm curious what happened, what's going on with the cylinder head, because we knew we were fighting, as Randy said in my previous video, some gremlins. I don't know. We just definitely know that the car was having some issues. It was breaking up, so we really don't know until JBR takes apart the entire engine what we're gonna find. So I gotta hit him up, see what's going on with that, because I'm really curious to know. So I'll be updating you guys on that as well when I find out. So that's it for today's video, guys. Heading back to Orlando now. I'm gonna be prepping for Tuner Evo. This video will probably already be out. Tuner Evo will be past. So be on the lookout though, because I'll be recording and vlogging that event as well. Should be really fun. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being a part of the journey. V3 is going to be incredible. I cannot wait. I have an idea and a picture in my head of how this car is going to be, and I just can't wait to see it come to life. So thank you guys for watching. Trust the process, as I say. I'll catch you guys in the next video.